Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cali Current Podcast. It's your host Grimace.
And semi-ish.
Semi-ish.
Busy bee Danny.
I see a full
Busy
Ishmael
bee
in the
Danny.
building, but
Half-ish. I'm half-ish right now. I'm half-weight right now.
half fish or a 1 pound fish.
I'm not
either
talking about
way.
fish. F-I-S-H. Half-ish.
Well, one thing we're gonna talk about today, getting straight to it, is women putting phones in their back pockets. Ishmael's got thoughts.
Damn. Yeah, I do actually. I was at the mall the other day. If anybody knows that's under 25 that doesn't know what a mall is, it's a big shopping center where a lot of shops used to be in one place at the same time in one building. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, well, you know, that people used to go there. People don't go there anymore because basically they're closing down like faster than, I don't know, I don't know what to correlate it to. But
The malls are closing down
I
because
was there.
everyone's
I
doing
wasn't
online
looking at girls'
shopping.
butts. Okay, I was there. I was just chilling, waiting for my wife because she went into a shop to pick up her merchandise because people do online shopping and now they're going to these places to pick up their stuff. And I noticed that a lot of these women, or at least women under 25-ish, were carrying their phones on their right back rear pocket. It doesn't matter if they had a cut off jeans or whatever,
I mean, honestly, don't judge me, but I sometimes put the phone in my back pocket. So when you told me like, hey, you know what is an interesting thing that women be putting phones in their back pocket, like, you know what? I've done it before.
Females, not women, because most of these
Or
chicks,
females, not women.
and
sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not degrading anybody or anything like that, but most of these girls that were under 25, they're not women yet. Yeah, they look like, well, whatever. They're already over 18. They could be considered women, but females, because we don't want to disparage them, because sometimes women that are, I don't know, I'm not trying to say anything, but that are under 25 are possibly not that yet mature, because they put their phones in their back pocket or something. I don't know. I'm just being, I'm being a little precocious or whatever the case may be.
Wait, so you're saying the younger or the
younger
older?
females would love, that's all they do is put their phones in their back right pocket. But I've noticed that only a few small percentages have them in their left pocket if they have any back pockets whatsoever. But I'm just saying in general, I'm not trying to be disparaging. I love all women. I'm just saying that, women over 25, because I consider them in my way of terms, is that they usually either carry their phone in their hand or they carry their phone inside their purse or they carry it in a bag or something, But a lot of these younger girls, they carry their phones in the back right pocket, whatever they're wearing. If they have pockets to begin with.
So the back right pocket. Okay,
Yeah.
typically males, we carry our wallet in the back right.
Correct. Yeah.
you're
It's
saying-
equivalent to that. It's equivalent to that.
Oh, so you're saying the females put the cell phone in their back
Yeah.
right pocket?
Yeah, because a lot of females carry
okay.
purses. They
carry purses, but they put their money, their currency
The
in their
over 30
wallet or their
women-
clutch.
The over 30 women carry clutches.
That's kind of cool then, no? Like,
Yeah.
okay, where we normally put our wallet, they put their cell phone.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
A cell phone nowadays
So
is a
what-
wallet.
Is that what it is? Is that what it's coming down to?
Like I was telling you earlier, sometimes I put my cell phone in my back left pocket, but I don't leave it there. Like, I'll just put it there, like me, I'll be using my pockets in my occupation. I'll be putting stuff in my pocket, then I move it. I get my cell phone, then I move it. So, I'm pretty active throughout the day.
That makes sense.
It doesn't stay there, like, maybe more than 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, so when I do that, it's usually when I put my phone in my back pocket, is because I've lost, not because I've lost so much damn weight or anything like that, but I've lost weight to the fact that I wear shorts, I wear pants, I wear anything, because I used to be pretty chunky before. I'm probably gaining my weight back, but when I used to be really chunky, I bought bigger clothes, and now that I'm a little bit thinner and I'm staying thinner, technically, yes or no, I put my phone in my back pocket when my shorts or my pants are falling off of me, and I'm basically gonna start, pantsing. That's the word of the day right there, pantsing.
Pantsing?
Pantsing. That's from the 90s. Pantsing meaning that your shorts, your jeans, or whatever, your khakis or anything that you are wearing
Hold
is
on.
basically like 6 inches below from the waistline, because that's where I like to wear my pants.
I thought pantsing was when you get pants.
Correct.
That's why I was like, I don't know if we should bring that back because it's kind of humiliating.
Well, it's sagging, actually. It's sagging.
Not, okay,
but
sagging
the word
pantsing.
of the day is pantsing. Pantsing. Pantsing is when they pull your shorts or they pull your shorts and or, I mean, your jeans or your pants or anything under your waist to humiliate you in the middle of a crowd or whatever at school or whatever.
Yeah, that's why.
That's the word of the day right there, pantsing.
Good job, Ishmael. Now our audience, our younger audience that may have not known about pantsing, now they might start doing those pantsing things.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But it was a thing.
Because in the 90s, you know what? I noticed that the trends are coming back. The 90s, all the young teenagers, all the young people that are under 21-ish, between 15 and 21 are wearing the 90s clothing right now. And, you know, that's just, it's coming back because I grew up in the 90s. I was, you know, preteen or whatever in the 90s.
I mean, I'm actually kind of think it's cool. Shout out to the youth on that one for bringing up particularly the Chicano clothing, the Chicano style. I see them now, like before when I was in high school, so maybe about 2003, 2005. Whenever I wanted like a shirt, just like a white shirt or a good shirt, like a plain shirt, I get a Pro Club. I'll get like $5 for $10. That was at the T-shirt factory kind of stores. But nowadays, if you want to get a Pro Club, just like one Pro Club, because it's like it's the style now. Now one Pro Club will be like
3 for $20, because I literally bought them like not even
20.
6 months ago. They're 3 for $20.
But
now,
are
so
they a Pro Club?
Each. Yes, I love Pro Club. That's my favorite.
But before it was like 6 for $10. Now, like, because the style is up.
You just said 5 for $10, so they were $2 each.
Or
this
6 for $10. I think it was 6 for
this
10
was
or 5
in the early
for 10.
thousands, but now they're like $7 each because I buy 3 for $21, give or take. And I go to my favorite place in Santa Ana here where we shoot our podcast.
But I think it's pretty cool. Like, I know some OG veteranos or veteranas también. They'll be like, oh, they want to wear the style. They want to dress all Chicano. And they say, like, bad things, saying, like, oh, if you're going to wear the style, then you got to be about the life. And you know what? I actually have a different take on it. Like, I'm actually glad the youth is embracing the culture. Like, you don't have to be dangerous and live the lifestyle. Like damn, like, hey, good looking out on making it look classy. Like how Little Rob says, like, some people think we look crazy, like how the OG veteranos want to be. But I think we look classy. And now, like, the youth is wearing it, civilized, not doing, like, criminal or bad activities. They're, like, proliferating it. And obviously, I mean, it kind of sucks that now the clothing costs more money to get that type of style. But it's like, increasing in classiness.
Okay, so, I mean, not because we're going off topic or anything like that, but
oh yeah,
I see a lot of young girls that are under 21, about 21, between 25 and under 25 and between 18 and 25. They're wearing the big, saggy, like huge, like not bell bottoms, but long pants that we used to wear in the 90s, early 90s when I was growing up. And it's like, damn, okay, it doesn't really look sexy now that I think about it. Now that I'm an adult, I'm probably getting too old for everybody in general because it's like, I don't know. I mean, these girls don't look that cute at all, you know? It's like, and not because I'm checking everybody out. The same thing that I didn't do when I was at the mall waiting for my wife. It's just that I noticed certain things, you know? But it's like, it's really bad for women to carry their cell phones in the right back pocket because it's generating a lot of what? It's generating what?
A lot of radiation.
Radiation, yeah.
I mean, honestly, putting in the back, according to, let's see.
And because, and that's it's a bad thing because a lot of these females, because they'll keep their phone back there for like maybe hours, maybe days. Not at the same time, but they can possibly get radiation, you know, in their back pocket.
Yeah, so according to Wired.com, the iPhone 12 was flagged in France because it has 5.74 watts of kilograms versus the maximum that France allows
kilowatts? Is that what they're called?
It's 4 W kilograms. So 4 watts per kilogram.
Yeah. Okay.
So the maximum that France allows, because you know what? Honestly, USA, they don't have high standards for us. Like as far as food, safety. So a good thing, you know, just like...
It's not standards. It's regulations, in other words.
Well, standards of regulation, similar thing.
Okay, yeah.
But other countries have, like, higher standards and higher regulations for their people, their safety. So it's often best, like, you know, us as a people, as a community, we should probably start adopting other countries because the USA is, like, pure capitalism. We're divide and not divide and conquer, but we'll kind of divide and conquer. But we conquer the whole world. We're colonizing all these different countries. I mean, at the expense
We
of
used
capitalism
to in
and
the
safety.
in the 18th century, not any longer.
Yeah,
But-
so I would say a good practice, maybe all our viewers and us, now I think about it, start adopting the standards of
Started
other
in the 19th
countries.
century.
Like this, anyways, like the iPhone 12 in France, it's beyond their standards. So putting it in your pocket, it increases the radiation absorption rate near your body, according to Wired.com. So it's casual, but you got an iPhone assassin sitting on your phone for cancer risk. I mean, just on the other episodes, if you guys seen them, I mean, I started avoiding the M&Ms. Also have the red dyes, the red 40, the blue yellow, the yellow 5, the green 7. One of my favorite chips, the hot Cheetos Limon. Those also have those killer dyes. So same thing with this one. It's gonna attract the cancer. And I mean, yeah, I have some family members that say, you know what, we're all gonna die eventually. Cancer's gonna get us all. It is, and it might, but if you could avoid it or prolong it, why not? I also have some family members that say, oh, we're all gonna die. Who cares? And then they start consuming poison or whatnot. But it's like, okay, you say that now, but then when you're gonna start experiencing that quality of life that's just gonna bring you down, or just like, you know, not make you feel good, and then you're in the hospital and you're not, then at that point you're gonna be like, oh, I should have been drinking more water. I should have ate broccoli or ate, vegetables. So just be mindful. I mean, these things are in my head too about the radiation. Another big radiation thing is wearing the earbuds. Like me, when I'm at work, I used to always have the earbuds. And for a while I stopped. And then especially since I got an iPhone, my iPhone doesn't have a auxiliary input. But then I heard the iPhones do, like you could buy an adapter connector.
Yeah, you can. But me, I don't like to use Bluetooth a lot. I'm old school. I like to wear wired everything or whatever the case may be. And it's like that. It's just a reassurance because, everything that we use that's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi enabled or whatever the case may be is not good for us technically. Yes, because of the fact that it's the fact that everything that we use has a cost in the way that it's going to not affect us right now. Like it could affect us 20 years down the road or whatever the case may be. Because I've heard stories and I've had people in my car, especially when I used to drive in Arizona for Lyft, mostly because I only drove for Lyft in Arizona when I used to work over there. And I didn't start driving here until California until like not even a year ago for Uber. And it's like I used to get stories from people telling me, I work on the towers and it's dangerous and it's, I'm basically risking my life because of radiation. And I'm talking about the Wi-Fi towers, like for all the, companies that exist for, Wi-Fi and or all the cellular companies, because that's what they did. They get paid a lot of money, yes, but they're shortening their life because of the fact that the radiation emitting from the Wi-Fi is dangerous for us in general. That's why it's dangerous for us to have our phones in our back pockets and in my front pocket. I can vouch for that type of statement because I don't know. And I'm going to just confess something right now. I've been sterile all my life. I can't have kids. I've never been able to have kids, so I have zero sperm count.
Is that from all the Wi-Fi and the
No,
phones,
I think in general I've always been like that, but I think it added to it more because I carry my phone in my left front pocket of my jeans or my shorts or whatever. And, we should be smart enough to actually carry a case where we can put it around our belt and put it in the case. Maybe that'll shield us a little bit from the Wi-Fi or whatever, or not the Wi-Fi, but in general from the phone, connection. And I don't do that. We don't do that because we're not used to it. Yeah, females are used to carrying their phones in their back pockets, and guys are used to carrying their phones in their front pocket. But in general, we have it close to our body no matter what. But at the end of the night, you should put your phone at least 2 or 3 feet away from you so we don't have to deal with the radiation, because I know everybody mostly leaves their phones on at night. I do. I'm guilty of it. We all are.
Yeah, so putting heavy phones in your rear pocket strains your back. Science says phones add to lower back pressure, messing with your posture. So, I mean, I know a lot of people with like posture things. You got to like sit upright. I mean, stand upright, even sitting. So just make sure that, you know, you got that good posture. And if you do have a phone in your back, it could be affecting you. So even from iPhones to the Bluetooth earbuds and Wi-Fi and now 7G, I don't know if you guys know, but 7G, like it's all got our exposure. Per the National Cancer Institute and the FDA, there's no consistent evidence linking cell phone use to cancer, but brain cancer rates have been on a decline even as the phone usage have soared.
Yeah, so everybody possibly knows already that I have a 5-pound Chihuahua mix with Maltese. And every time my wife puts her phone next to my dog's like head, I don't like it because I'm like, babe, you realize that our dog is 5 pounds only. She's my daughter. She's my everything. I love her to death. And I hope we can have her another 20 years. She's going to turn 7 in August. But it's like, I tell her, babe, please take your phone away from the 5-pound Chihuahua mix. Because it's like, she's only 5 pounds. Imagine how much the radiation is radiating throughout the body. Imagine, that for us, we're a bigger person. Yes. But the radiation is going to affect us over time because we always have our phone around us, near us. And everybody, too. If somebody texts you and you don't answer or you don't even look at your message, we all live on our phones. So don't come with that BS that, oh, I haven't seen your message. Oh, I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I can't find my phone. Oh, I left my phone, this and that and the other. You're always next to your phone. Everybody, we're always next to our phones no matter what. We rely on them.
What about, do you sleep with the phone next to you? Because I remember reading this article or something, and they were saying it's good to turn off your phone, it's particularly the Wi-Fi on your phone, when you go to bed. I mean, I was doing it for a bit. I don't know if you were doing it, but me personally, for a while, I would turn off the Wi-Fi and then just kind of leave it. But yeah, every now and then again, I would turn off the Wi-Fi. But aside from that, I would I try to make a conscious effort not to sleep with the phone near me, but then again I do use my phone as an alarm. I have my alarm clock and it does kind of wake me up sometimes. That's why I need the Alarmy. I use the Alarmy phone to wake me up. That thing does do wonders. It'll make you wake up. And they got the free version and the paid version of it too. So I mean I've been using the free version. I haven't really coughed up money to get the paid version. So what about you? Do you turn off the Wi-Fi on your phone, or
I never?
Have you thought about turning off the Wi-Fi on your phone before bed?
I'm very guilty of leaving my phone on, and not because I need it, but because I'm going to confess something again.
Confess.
I have a wife, but I've been separated, and I don't know if I already mentioned it before in the previous episode, but I'm going to start living with my wife again. Right now, I have my phone that I leave next to me, like about 2 feet away. But because in case of emergencies, in case my wife ever needs me, in case she ever calls me, because sometimes she might have an emergency in the middle of the night, and I'm guilty of it.
Hey, that's what's up. You guys are rekindling?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Woo.
Me and my wife, her name is Sarah.
Sarah.
Without an H.
Sarah.
Sarah, exactly. You've called her Sarah before, and I don't know how that
Sarah
came about.
Lee.
But point being is that I leave it on for her because in case she ever needs me in the middle of the night, I'm just ready to answer, and in case I have to go, see her. But we're all guilty of it. We all leave our phones on at night, and some of us don't. And we should practice more not leaving it on at night, or turn off the Wi-Fi at minimum. I sometimes do it, not all the time, but I do it occasionally, not all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it from time to time. I don't really notice, but I mean, I do kind of think about it. Also at work, we use like Bluetooth connectivity items, and like sometimes I have to go inside a vehicle, and then we have the machine connected to the computer through Bluetooth. And there's been like 2 times where I just kind of put it underneath my legs, and I'm sitting down on it underneath my legs, thighs. And I was kind of thinking like, damn, there's like Bluetooth connectivity probably running through me. And I mean, I've only done it twice because I was like kind of like lazy and didn't want to move it. But I'm just thinking like this is probably not good. I mean, maybe like once or twice is okay, but if I were to do that like every single day, every single time, I think I don't know. It's transmitting data, and I mean, a lot of people, scientists have literally said that we live in a light matrix. So if we're living in a light matrix, then there's a bunch of like 0 1 zeros or like, a bunch of things that
like
are
the
part of
Matrix,
hologram.
like actual movie, The Matrix. Everybody saw The Matrix, right? 0 1 0, that has to do with code. That has to do with computer code. That has to do with hacking. That has to do with the Matrix.
Yeah,
the Matrix.
so if it's true that we're in a light matrix, like scientists say, then there's 0 1 zeros running like through me when I'm connecting the Bluetooth thing. That's why I was like, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but at the same time, I was lazy. I've only done like once or twice, or maybe 3 4 times. But yeah, definitely, I gotta kind of stop. I want to be more aware of that because also when I turn on my Wi-Fi, I see like all these different Wi-Fi connections in the area. I was like, my goodness, if I got like some goggles to see all the Wi-Fi, that'd be kind of interesting to see.
Does
like,
everybody
oh crap.
understand that Wi-Fi is really not good for us? The more we have Wi-Fi, the more we have faster connections like 5G, 6G, 7G. That's not good for us because it's just emitting more radiation. And eventually, we're going to, I mean, I don't want to say it or anything like that. It's going to be our downfall because it's just too much technology, too much radiation. And what can we do about it? That we want better technology. We want better things to run every single day on our phones, our tablets, on our laptops, on our everything. Technology is key. But eventually it's going to destroy us in ways that we don't understand or you can comprehend yet.
I mean, potentially. I mean, then again, it just depends maybe who you are. Like maybe, I think a good experiment, I don't know if they've ran it, like comparing a baby or young child growing up in this, like in the city, in the inner city right now, filled with Wi-Fi everywhere, compared to a child that's not like maybe Amish or a native that in an uninhabited land. And then maybe, the one that's grown up in the city, that's been exposed to a lot of Wi-Fi, would be able to handle all the Wi-Fi better because, exposure, kind of like building up an immune system. Versus, you got like an Amish kid or a uninhabited Native American kid, and then you suddenly expose them to all this Wi-Fi and radiation at a later age, like at 20 years old. And then maybe the kid that grew up in the Wi-Fi world, they're able to handle it because the body's been, already fighting, already kind of used to battling the Wi-Fi and all the radiation, versus the Native American Amish kid. It's like brand new to the cells, so they're not able to fight it. So,
well, I can't. I mean, I hope that that's not the case for me as to why I possibly cannot conceive. I have zero sperm count, and I'm only being honest and real. I would assume that, in my opinion, I don't think I've ever been able to conceive kids.
When did you go? You like went to go test it like at a sperm facility?
I saw a urologist about 2017, right before COVID, because I still lived in LA at that time.
Maybe you should get a second opinion.
No, I did get a second opinion.
Oh.
The first person that brought it to my attention was my medical doctor, and it was a female. Because she asked me, I don't know, are you aware that you possibly can't have kids or can't procreate? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, possibly. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that. Because all the women that I've ever been with weren't serious relationships. They were just passers-by in my life, and these women would have never have told me if I would have had a child with them or if they were pregnant by me or whatever the case may be.
Oh, damn.
So I went to a urologist. That's why I went to get a second opinion with the urologist.
A urologist? Like a specialty of like the urinary tract or something?
Correct.
Hey.
And that's why it's like I got tested, and yeah, he confirmed it that I have zero sperm count. And I'm only being real. It's sad. I'm never going to be able to conceive kids no matter who it is with, but, it's reality of life.
Wait, so it's just like a 0 or it's a low sperm count?
None. Zero sperm count. Like I have no swimmers whatsoever.
That's crazy.
And I'm only being real with everybody because I'm married. I've been married, for the last going on 10 years actually. This is our 9th year anniversary this year, and next year is going to be our 10th year. But it's like I've been with my wife for 13 years, and it's like we could never conceive because we sort of didn't use protection for the longest time. Especially after the 2nd year, we stopped using protection because we wanted to conceive.
Oh, dang. That's crazy. I mean, some people would love that. I know there's like some podcasts I watched. There's this guy. His name is Bart. He does barbecue in Southern California, and he doesn't want to conceive. So it's like, damn, that's like some people really desire that. But well, you just tell me right now that you're trying to conceive, so that's probably not desired in that point. But you know what? Maybe there's science out there. You guys can make it happen.
I believe in God. I don't believe in science. I don't believe in science at all. I mean, we could have gone to the route to do in vitro. We could have gone a different route to do all these other things.
Yeah, you guys have options nowadays.
No, but the way I see it.
But yeah,
my religious way of thinking is if God doesn't want me to have kids, then that's His will, not my will, because I'm not gonna force my will.
Yeah, that's true, man, and that's what's up. Because it's all about God's will and God's mission, and if that's what He wants, then like you said, then pues ni modo. And another thing I want to talk about, like movie segments, was the shoe removal and the jaywalking laws. Finally, we're getting a win for civil liberties.
Civil liberties.
We don't gotta take off your shoes no more when you go to the airport. You could just walk through the airport. I mean, to me, I kind of felt like, I'm gonna let you guys in. You want to get a little personal? I'll get a little personal too. I've been arrested a couple times, and went to jail, went through the whole loop. And one of the derogatory things, or the kind of dehumiliating things when you go through jail, is they make you like, take off your shoes, take off your shirt, and you gotta wear the uniform that they have for all the jail people.
They delice you. They pump you full of that orange liquid. Well, I don't know what color it is.
Hey, they didn't put me full of no damn liquid.
Oh no, they didn't try to delice you because.
Heck no.
What?
Oh no, I remember hearing something like that, but no, they didn't.
They delice you, so you don't have to spread it around through the whole jail or prison, whatever. I don't know if that's the truth or not.
No, that sounds like something they were doing on.
I think they do it in prisons, not in jail. Yeah. When you go to jail.
So, anyways,
you weren't being, and it's not like you were not being real. You were being real. You were being 100% truthful.
Yeah, and
this is the Cali Current podcast where we're real, where we're honest.
Cali Current, be real.
We're
TV.
just ourselves. We don't try to BS anybody.
No, but yeah, one of the parts that, like, the multiple times I've been arrested, the thing that kind of sucks is they kind of, dehumanize you. They make you feel they disrespect you by making you take your shirt off, put your fingerprint here, take off your shoes, like that it feels disrespectful.
They tear you down. That's what they do.
Yeah, they tear you down. And then so when I was going flying, because the last time I flew I was young, I don't really remember. Maybe 10, 11 years old.
Flying on a plane or flying
on a plane?
High as the car.
On a plane, motherfucker. So,
okay.
So then when
say that, you gotta be 100% on point.
So nowadays that I go back onto the TSA, the airplanes, they make you take off your shoes, take off your belt, and I like to wear baggy clothes. So sometimes my pants, when I take off my belt, they start falling, and I'm just like, dude. It's not as bad as jail when you get arrested, but it's right there. Like, I'm taking off my shoes. I'm putting them through this thing. I'm like, there's an officer right there with a badge. I'm walking through.
Full body cavity.
Full body cavity.
Full body cavity search.
The last time when we went to the Cali Current Atlanta.
Yeah.
This Heina, the TSA.
I wasn't with you because I had the fast pass.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna have to give you a full cavity search. I was like, hey, as long as you do it, I'll be down.
She wanted to fill you up. That's what I.
Yeah, she was talking to me. And
she wanted to fill you up.
I was like, all right, give it.
Fill you up, not fill you up.
And then after I went through it, then I was like,
she was in a tranny, was she?
She wasn't a tranny.
If she was a tranny, she would have filled you up, not filled you up.
She was an attractive young lady, and I was like, after I went through TSA and passed it, I was like, hey, I thought you were gonna cavity search me. She's like, oh yeah, she's like, let me get my partner over here. And it was some dude.
Damn,
and it was some
tag
dude.
Team, baby.
It was some dude. I was like, nah. I was like, hey, you said you're gonna do it.
He was a big black guy, Tyrone or Jerome or something like that.
It was like some bald headed butterball biscuit ass.
That's what I'm saying. Some big black guy.
Anyways. She was cool. I don't know if she was trying to hit on me. I was like saying, what's up, shawty? But
you could have just tell her, hey, baby, let's just wait until you get out of your shift or something. I don't know. Something, Well, I've been discriminated against me going through TSA, but that's for another podcast. That's for another
Because you're brown or
episode. Just because sometimes TSA thinks that they have all these like authorities and they don't. They're a bunch of punks.
Well, I mean, they got a flag every so many people. I mean, and look at you. Like, did you have this hair? You look like a party going. Like if
I always
if I was
had
a
this
TSA,
hair. Yes.
If I was a TSA guy and I saw the hair, I was like, this guy looks like he's smuggling.
You realize
drugs.
that
You look like a party guy. Like you look like a party guy that supplies the
I've only had
the hard summer.
I've never had a bald head like you, short.
I mean,
number 2, number 1. I only had it about 3 months ago, But after that, or before that, I never had it. I always had it this long because this is my luck right now. Actually, I'm due for a haircut. I'm due for a fade. I need a fade. So who's willing to give me a fade? I can ask my cousin to give me a fade who's already a barber. He already has his license. James, what's up? Well, giving now a shout out to my nephew Josh, who's over there in Lakewood, Washington.
Oh yeah, shout out
Thank you very much for the t-shirts. We're gonna wear them on the next podcast.
Hell yeah.
We love you. Thank you very much, and we're gonna have you on next time so you can promote your brand. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So moving on. What can I say? I mean, I don't know. I'm not an affable guy or nothing like that. But like I did mention already, pantsing is the word of the day. Pantsing, Pantsing. Pantsing.
You know what? Going through jail, getting arrested.
You can get pants in jail just for the heck of it by the guards.
No. You feel like you're getting pantsed by the guards because you have to take off. You have to change your clothes in front of all these people, in front of all these professional workers. You gotta change your clothes. It's like you gotta pants yourself. Okay, pantsing. We never just explain it. Pantsing is like when you're just standing, say, in the middle of nowhere, and someone runs behind you and pulls your pants down.
Pantsing is when
shows you're
holding your hands with your girl,
or
when you're making out with your girl, you're deep in tonguing each other. And I'm sorry for other younger people out there, but that's gonna happen eventually. I'm sure everybody's already gone through that. And some idiot, which is most likely your friend, comes behind you and starts pulling your pants all the way down. It's like you get embarrassed while you're kissing your girl. It's like, dang, that's
it doesn't have to be. It could be at any moment. It doesn't have to be.
No. But I'm saying
you could be giving a speech. You could be in front of an audience giving a speech.
You can be caught off guard. Regardless.
Yeah.
You can be caught off guard. But the point is, it's very embarrassing. But I've never been pants in my life. I've never been pants in my life, but I mean, it could still happen. I'm already gonna be 48 in October. It could still happen. Hey, you never know. There's a first time for everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was pantsed one time during wrestling practice, or during wrestling practice or during a wrestling meet, but I had the singlet on. That's like the spandex wrestling thing.
The unitard.
It's a
unitard. That's what it is.
It's not a unitard.
Yes, it is.
It's called a singlet. So we no longer have to be derogatory, dehumanized. Thank you, TSA, for not making us take off our shoes anymore. I mean, it was a small thing, but honestly, every time I'd go through the TSA, I didn't like taking off my shoes. I don't like taking off my shoes in a public space, having to put my feet, my socks.
To just be
like somebody with fungified feet. I don't want to be touching my feet where someone with fungified feet be touching their feet. Like, I take care of myself. Like, other people don't. I don't want to be getting their fungus at the airport. So,
well, I have toe fungus on all my nails. I don't know if that's curable. My brother gave me an ointment. I'm being real. That says that he can take it off, but eventually, I'm not willing to put it on for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever.
And also jaywalking.
I'm being 100% real right now.
Also jaywalking in states like California over here, Cali Current. We're now getting reduced penalties. They're reducing the jaywalking from an infraction to now only a warning, which is great because, I mean, if
jaywalking, there's a new law that came into effect this year.
Yeah, jaywalking, you can't. You can only get a warning.
Pedestrians have right of way no matter what.
Yeah, like if a cop wants to give you a ticket for jaywalking, like he's just being an a-hole. Like now, if he wants to give you a warning, okay, that's cool. It's like, okay, and it makes sense too, because if you're a policeman, you should be policing and doing more important stuff.
Okay, police officer, because
police
there's
officer,
female officers,
man, woman, whatever.
Okay, So I wanted to say something on the last podcast or the last episode.
Is
35.
this LGBTQ related? Are you
No,
cutting me off
no,
with some
no,
LGBTQ stuff?
Okay. I guess now I just want to say that the police officers are holding up the courts by giving BS tickets, like he just mentioned right now. My co-host right here, my cousin Grimace, and that they're just willing to give you a ticket at officer discretion or not because they just want to be, I'm sorry, the D word, and they want to make you go to court, and then you have to fight it with the judge.
Well, they just changed it for jaywalking.
They're not supposed to be doing that.
We're jaywalking.
All they're doing is tying up the court system.
Oh, then that's why. It's not even about the goodness of us.
And it's tax dollars at work. We're paying for all these judges because these freaking cops, these police officers are being lazy and they don't want to do their job correctly. They're not leaving it up to their discretion. They're like, oh, well, I'm just going to give them a ticket because, like, quotas exist. Cops want to create quotas because that's what they have, quotas.
Wait, then they're not being lazy because they're giving us the ticket.
They're being lazy because all they're doing is giving tickets up the yin-yang because they don't want to deal with it and they want the judge to deal with it.
But they have to deal with it if they're giving the ticket.
They're not dealing with it because they're giving the ticket just for the F of it because they have quotas, period.
If they didn't want to deal with it, then they wouldn't give the ticket.
Because they don't give two Fs. They want the judge to deal with it, not themselves.
You know what? It's like any industry. You got your good apples, you got your bad apples. Everyone always focuses on the bad, as usual.
F the police. That's my opinion. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what he says. F the police. That's my opinion about it.
You know what? Yes, but there's always some good police doing their work.
Eazy and
cool ninjas out
NWA
there.
were right. F the police. Period. Plain and simple.
Yeah, so, I mean, wrapping it up.
Didn't you just get a ticket?
Yeah, it's under
Did you take care of
investigation.
it? Did you go to court? I asked you how to take care of it.
I'm fighting it, so I can't. I'll talk
Good.
about it once hopefully I win.
That's going to be the
I'm
next
fight
episode of the
right
Cali
now.
Current Podcast. Okay, everybody? Don't forget.
Yeah, it's a traffic ticket. I'm not going to get arrested or.
No.
anything
I
like
told you
that.
how to fight it. I told you what to do.
Yeah,
I
something
gave
simple.
specific directions on how to fight it.
Yeah, something
Okay.
simple. I've been doing my research. I'm gonna take I took pictures. I'm gonna present to the judge. Like, look at the facts.
Okay.
'Cause that's what I've noticed in my various career endeavors.
It's good to get there prepared,
the
but
judge,
if the
you
cop
got- you
doesn't
got-
show up, case dismissed.
aside from that, you gotta show facts. That's what the law and that's what judges look at. Facts. So I gotta present them facts.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I took
Right.
pictures. I'm
Let's
gonna
close it
here are
out.
my facts and bam.
let's
So-
close it out.
So closing it out, everybody watch your iPhones, especially if you have an iPhone 12. That one has been emitting the most.
BCB Dani.
The most.
BCB Dani.
I don't
BCB
know
Dani.
what the- Yeah, so we ain't gotta worry about taking off our shoes at the TSA no more. And if you have a cell phone, I mean, obviously you have to store it somewhere, but I guess try to avoid putting it on your persons, meaning your pocket.
Well, I agree with him. All right, let's thank you everybody for being here for the Cali Current Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button to always get notified that when we're gonna be broadcasting, at least especially, we're gonna do it 2 times a week, and we're going up to 3 times a week. So always be on the lookout for Cali Current Podcast because by the end of this 2025, we're hoping to get to 100 episodes, and only you can help us with that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to put my phone out of my pocket, but I'll see how that'll go because, I mean, like you and me, I'm addicted to my cell phone.
We all are.
I mean, I've always loved having a computer at my desk, let alone now I have a whole computer on my cell phone in my pocket, but I got to learn to, like, keep it at a distance, I guess, and I'll see how long I can do that, but I highly doubt I could do that. BCB Danny.
BCB Dani.
Peace out, everybody.
Thank everybody for being Good night. Good night.
Good night,
I'm like that crackhead in the alley or whatever.
Crackhead in the alley.
Crackhead in the alley.